Well, hello Lionhearts. We are in Florida. We are in Orlando. We are headed to Walt Disney World again. Last time I was here, I went to Epcot Center, or Epcot I think they just call it now, and today I'm taking on the Magic Kingdom. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. Hello Magic Kingdom. Well, at least Magic Kingdom parking. Didn't have to take the tram when I went to Epcot, but this reminds me of going to Disneyland, hopping on this.
Yellow lines and those colored poles. I'll let you know when it's safe to board. Please make sure you're behind.
Feet and legs inside while the tram is moving, and supervise your children.
Here's where you get the multi-day passes, which I'm going to do because I'm going to come back and go to Hollywood Studios also. So if you didn't see my last vlog from Disney World, which was, I don't know, a month or so ago, I hadn't actually been to this park for like 27 years, so I'm sure a lot has changed at the Magic Kingdom. Looks like we can either take the monorail or the ferry boat. So I'm gonna take the ferry boat. Just because I can. Maybe we'll take the monorail home. This is gonna be great. There you can see the castle over there. I love riverboats. So you can either watch through the glass here or go to the second level, which I think I'll do. Except it's pretty packed up here. See the monorail coming in over there. Now there's one coming towards us.
11:11, everybody be
All right, we are taking off. There's Space Mountain. Oldest ride in the park with the longest line. Woo! And I was hearing that they announced they don't allow any filming on that ride any longer. And we're pulling into the docks. All this, and we still haven't even scanned our ticket for entry yet. And we are in. God, it's been so long since I've been here. Even though I can't film it, I want to go ride Space Mountain right away. Awesome. Still set up for the holidays. Playing Christmas music, I love it. I wasn't over Christmas yet. Look at that beautiful theater. What a truly magical day to be here. It's a fairly empty park so far. Trip down Main Street. And there's the castle. It is the 50th anniversary. Look at those big hanging candles. I love that. Nice touch. Epcot was a blast, and I love going to Epcot, but this is where you truly feel the Disney feel to everything. Look at this. Casey's Corner. I love that. And look, here's Casey. Looks like he's getting ready to throw a no-hitter right there. Oh, I see a show going on up there. Mickey's up there dancing. Let's go check it out.
They're not as bad as they seem.
You did a very good job.
And here I am with the castle. Look, there's Dumbo! Alright, off to Tomorrowland. I want to ride Space Mountain, like I said, and this People Mover. I remember when I came here when I was in high school, I was terrified to ride Space Mountain. I loved it so much that I rode it like 4 times that day. Hello, people in the People Mover car. Alright, it is a 60-minute wait to ride it, and I will see you guys after the ride. Farewell. Well, I've ridden Space Mountain at Disneyland easily 20 to 30 times in the last 10, 15 years. This one is better. This one is significantly better, more thrilling, for sure, in my opinion. We're gonna ride the People Mover. Welcome aboard. Look at this moving floor. Have you ever seen one of those before? Of course you haven't. This is Tomorrowland. Hasn't happened yet. And away we go. So I think after we ride the People Mover, we're gonna leave Tomorrowland and maybe try and do the Jungle Boat cruise. All right, now we're picking up some speed.
Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Hi, Space Mountain.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see?
And that's where we departed.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not use that while on board. Thank you.
And red line.
Don't worry,
There's the
your
castle.
express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by 2 of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Morak. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are the ones.
Autopia.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are 2 of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Hello, fellow space travelers! They didn't understand my intergalactic language.
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear and oncoming.
No way, we're going into Space Mountain? Hold on.
This is Starboard 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
Relax Galaxy, the coral moons of Pisces 7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
Uh-oh, we're speeding up. We're inside a Space Mountain.
Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you. Visitors from Galaxy M31.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, you'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Space Rangers, report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission. I can see you will ever serve.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
Oh, picking up pace.
Take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part.
And our ride is complete. So the Jungle Cruise is actually a 75-minute wait right now. So I want to go to the Hall of Presidents, check that out. Check out the little 50 over there for the 50th anniversary. On the other side of that dragon or whatever that is. It looks like they got another show going on.
Pleasure is all mine. Everybody, do what we want when we want. Just like at the snuggly duckling.
So now we gotta go find Liberty Square. And here we are. Liberty Square. Beyond this gateway lies a humble village built on hope and courage. Let's find that Hall of Presidents. I want to check that out. Actually, let's try some food here. These are our options. We can get the funnel cake, a fresh fruit waffle sandwich, chicken and waffle sandwich, which I'll probably get, or a corn dog. Probably that. And I think for a drink, I'm gonna try this Doomberry Seagram's ginger ale with blackberry and iridescent sugar, served with a Haunted Mansion themed straw. Oh baby, look at that chicken and waffle. That looks amazing. That thing is really good. It's a little spicy, but it's really, really good. I think I went with the right option today. Now I gotta try this specialty drink. It's not bad, but it's okay. It just tastes like grape soda to me. But it looks good. All right, the food has been eaten, and here is the Hall of Presidents right there. How about that? But it looks like there's a parade going on. Let's check that out a little bit. She's getting into it. She's not even in the parade. It's the start of the parade. So it's Mickey's Celebration Cavalcade.
This is all so magical!
Get down, Goofy! Woo! Okay, I think it's only 2 floats long though. I'm okay with that. Here they are. Mickey and Daisy and Donald. The whole gang is here.
Come on and join the party!
I am! Chippendale!
It's great to see ya! Welcome to the celebration, everybody!
Alright, let's go on in and explore this place. Ooh. There's Andrew Jackson. Here they have memorabilia of some of the presidents. Like the fly fishing gear right here, the waders and the fly fishing stuff, that's all Jimmy Carter's. Woodrow Wilson's golf club. And Teddy Roosevelt's saddle and hat, which is super cool.
Or scooter, please make your way through the door on the far right hand.
That's Dolly Madison's dress. Carolyn Harrison's dress, President's wife. And that one belonged to Rosalind Carter. Here we go in. Walt and Lincoln. So it's a big theater.
Separate from the people, but elected by the people, from among the people. We, the people. This is a new Washington knows that many generals who have led successful revolutions make themselves dictators or kings. Instead, he steps down from power and retires to his home, Mount Vernon. Some call the presidency a glorious burden. Jefferson calls it a splendid misery. The tall, lanky, some say uncouth candidate from Illinois is a master of words at a time when speeches are printed in full for people to read. A house divided against itself cannot stand, he has said. Civil War. 11 states secede from the Union.
"Fourscore-and-7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground, which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
The blood of over 500,000 Americans is spilled in this Civil War. President Lincoln's enduring hope is to give true meaning to the sacrifices of so many, to lead us to that new birth of freedom. With the end of the war and the end of slavery, a new birth truly begins. In the Badlands of North Dakota, he rethinks his life and the life of his country. He returns stronger in body and spirit. His renewed energy is just what his country needs. Colorful headlines at a time when mass-market newspapers have become the new media. To define his foreign policy, he borrows a phrase from an African proverb: speak softly and carry a big stick. But his greatest accomplishments are made at home. He breaks up giant monopolies, protects workers' rights, and calls for a square deal for all Americans, rich and poor, capitalist and wage earner.
And a square deal for every man and every woman in the United States.
The bread lines and the soup. The results of the 1932 election now.
When we elect our 32nd president, it is the worst of times. The course of history and the course of one president's life again shape a turning point in our national destiny. Franklin D. Roosevelt, paralyzed by polio, knows how to restore the faith of a people paralyzed by the Great Depression.
Not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
But really, it's all of us who must overcome the crippling legacy of bigotry and injustice.
America.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you.
Loving this country requires the willingness to speak out for what is right, to shake up the status quo. That's America.
It is an idea with a proud history.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presidents of the United States of America. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and now we come to the present. Once again, we place our trust in the idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April 1789 that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States, and I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.